Hey, what's going on YouTube? It's your boy Mr. Lux, aka the Merit Gamer, aka the Below Average Gamer. Call me either one, it doesn't matter. Today's video, I'm gonna take a blast from the past in the sense to go back to some of the videos that my channel kind of got out there and was known for. Well, I won't say known for, but I got a lot of subscribers based on certain types of videos, and one of them were my baseball videos where I'd give like tutorials on how to pitch and how to hit. So let's go into MLB The Show 13 or MLB 13 The Show. Let's do some of the show live. And this is kind of like the what MLB 2K13 has, where it's like up to the minute stats and stuff. So it's a bunch of night games tonight. So my favorite team is the Braves. Let me see if we play tonight. Yeah. So we play the Diamondbacks. So let's jump on. So first thing I'm doing, I'm looking at his contact window, and I'm moving my PCI over the area of his contact window that gives me the best chance of a good hit. And as you can see, a nice liner down the first baseline. So I could have waited, and let the pitcher throw more pitches to kind of get his confidence down or kind of lose some energy. But for the sake of this video, I just want to show you what you can do. So as you've seen, that's the way you get the best contact, is putting your PCI, or what is called plate coverage indicator, in your hot zones and kind of waiting on your pitch. So as you can see, Upton, his is more or less down. So I'm going to keep my my PCI down center, and it's okay if you pass on some strikes. It's that's baseball. You wait on your pitch. You don't necessarily have to swing at everything that's in the strike zone unless you're in a 0-2 situation. All right, so now I'm down. I'm behind in the count. So now I got to open up my strike zone a little bit more. So I'm going to keep it in the middle now, and I could use contact swing, but I'm going to go ahead and go with the normal swing. As you can see, got a good hit. Justin Upton, he's a power guy, but you see his plate indicator is pretty much good. For him, seems like most of his contact is kind of slightly up in the zone. So I'm going to, as you see my PCI moving it slightly up a little bit. Oh, that was a bad pitch to swing at. And as you can see, you swing at a bad pitch, that's your result. Freddie Freeman, so he's all about, down middle. So I got to keep my plate indicator right there. I could have swung at that one and should have swung at that one. Sometimes when you're doing commentaries and trying to describe what you're doing, you kind of lose timing.
Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control.
Good pitch. All right, so now he's pitched 2 down. I'm going to go ahead and keep it in the middle.
I don't care if it's inside, outside. He's really hitting.
Oh, and another thing. Let me show you something really quick. Something that's very important to also batting is your camera angle that you're playing from. And typically, you see the default one is catcher, but I actually like playing from catcher too. It doesn't look like that much. It's just a slight difference, but really this difference it means a whole lot when it comes to pitches that are low, pitches that are going to break. You get a better perception of them by using catcher 2, in my opinion. So I'm gonna switch to catcher 2. I should have did that at the beginning. All right, so we're still behind in the count, 1-2. And of course, when you're behind in the count, you have to open up your strike zone a little bit more. But that was a strike, though. Let me go down just a little bit because he's still pitching me low.
And a good fastball here.
Is it going to drop? Double play.
Throw back to second, and they've got him doubled off, and the inning is over. So
all right, so we're back to hitting again. All right, so he's all over the place a little bit, but I'm going to kind of keep it down and in.
Waiting on deck.
So this is Reed Johnson. His PCI is going to be down and in right here.
Now a swing at a ball popped
and that pitch was a little higher than what I was looking for. Brian McCann, perfect spot for him.
Here's a hard hit ball back.
Got a nice contact, but they were playing me pretty good on the defense there. All right, Dan Ugly. Okay, you see where he is hitting something right here.
High and away on the first pitch.
So I'm going to just tell you at the beginning of each bat where I'm going to place the PCI, and then I'm just going to focus on the hitting.
Tried to hold up there.
You know, sometimes, I don't know if this happens to you guys, but sometimes my guy doesn't swing all the way and I'm hitting the button.
Ball 3.
Yeah, he's all over the place right now. I mean, his mechanics have called a cab and left the ballpark.
That one's in there, 3-1.
That was a risky pitch he threw. He's not even nowhere near inside the strike zone. He's pitching around the corners.
It's not a bad idea.
There we go.
Swinging a hard hit grounder.
There we go.
And this is by Chavez.
Here's a good solid hit. See his PCI, see his contact.
Fouled straight back.
That pitch was way too low for me to be swinging at. Look at that. Could have been almost in the dirt.
Comes set. Now the pitch.
Oh, that was good. And I seen that about to break. And that's why I use the camera angle catcher too, because you can see it break better. You can see low balls better.
Here's one for Chavez.
Oh, too hot for him. Too hot. My pitcher. So I gotta see. So he's blue all over. So you know you can just
here's a fastball called for strike 1.
Do the best you can. I would say somebody who may be blue all over, you may want to use contact swing to kind of open up your PCI a little bit.
1-1.
And you can see how your PCI, if I hit circle, it's not going to do it now because he's in his windup.
And he comes back with a fastball, 1-2 now.
See what the pitcher is. His confidence is going down, which is good.
Now a ball hit high in the air out to Andrelton Simmons.
Again,
Ready
here we
to
go.
Here as we begin the third. And here's the ball lifted high into foul ground down the right field line. But
got a little power on that hit right there.
Ball.
And if you forget where your PCI should, where the hot zones are for your batter, I'll show you what to do to kind of get those back. If you hit the select button, it'll show you on the screen here. But keep in mind, at least from what I can tell, like you see where on the pitcher side where it has the strike zone, the hot and cold zones, that is his perspective. So for you hitting, you have to reverse it.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
A good high fastball. Maybe something to try and change the eye level there. Now, I might anticipate another slider down in the zone, maybe even in the dirt.
Throw to first in
That
time,
was a
and
good
the leadoff man
contact.
is gone to start the third.
All right,
One gone for
BJ
the
Upton.
Braves here in the third,
So as you can
and
see,
standing
BJ
in
Upton
the
is
speedy
really
center
good
fielder,
low in the
BJ
zone.
Upton. Now here's his swing, and he's got the ground ball pitch working.
And sometimes it's kind of hard. I mean, I like to try to work the pitcher, work the count. But sometimes they just throw balls right down the middle of the strike zone or very close to the middle, and it just makes it really difficult to lay off them. So don't feel bad. I mean, because it's all about, excuse me, it's all about, getting the right pitch to hit. And if it's always the first or the second pitch he throws, so be it. At least you will affect his confidence, and his confidence will start making his pitches be flat and missing their mark. So here we go. I think I'm going to keep Justin's in the middle, but move it over to the right a little bit.
First pitch here is
Ah.
a mile high into the
See, if
air.
I wasn't talking,
Way up there,
I
but
would have.
well on the infield.
If I wasn't talking, I probably would have had better focus on that. So my timing was good, as you see on the right-hand side, looking at the results. That's a good one.
Second. And Freeman's aboard. It's a base hit.
All right, so let me go over here.
Reed Johnson is in with 2 away as he takes.
So it's
all
2
1-0.
outs. You typically don't want to use a power swing when it's 2 outs. And honestly, in this year's game, I'm not really sure if it was like this in last year's game or MLB 11 the show, but really there's no need to use the power swing because you can pretty much get good power shots using the X button with the normal swing. Now, if you just definitely want to swing for the fences, or if you have somebody on third and you want to try to hit a good ball deep in the outfield, then you may want to try to use power swing. But there's a risk reward when you do that, because if you don't get solid contact, it's going to be either a high pop up or a weak grounder, and it kind of defeats the purpose then. Let me just do a power swing with Brian McCann. If I get one in the zone, there we go.
As he belts one high and deep to right center.
There, look at that grand slam.
Ball is out of here. It's a grand slam.
Well, there you go. Prime example of if you use the power swing at the right time with the right pitch, that's what'll happen. And as you see, I got a grand slam. This is a first time record. This is not multiple recordings to try and get you a good video so they can, gas you up. And I'm not using any kind of guess pitch, guess location. This is straight gameplay. And that was a perfect shot. I mean, that's where you want to hit a pitch. If you're a left-handed batter, you want to hit it over right center. If you're right-handed batter, you want to hit it over left center. That means you got all your full power on that swing. So it's Dan Ugler. See his indicator. It's pretty much right down the middle.
Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes.
Look at that. Look at that. Look at another one. Back-to-back jack, and that was a regular normal swing. A normal swing right there with the X button. But if you noticed, again, I'm using catcher 2 for my camera. I could definitely pick up that ball was about to drop. It was an off-speed pitch, and I knew that it was going to drop, and I timed it perfectly.
Oh, and here comes the long ball again to bite him.
Dan just put his power all behind that. But like I said, you don't need to have power swing. You don't need to use that. It's too much of a risk reward. I just did it for the sake of the video, just to show you, as long as you wait for your pitch in your strike zone, you'll get good contact. So let me go down here for Chris Johnson. I could have hit that one. Again, I want to work the count, and I really could have hit that. Look at the confidence for the pitcher. That CFD over on the left-hand side, his confidence is really bad.
Swing and a liner towards second.
Look at this.
And that'll get down for a base hit.
We're on a route right now. So if we look at the confidence meter for this pitcher, I'm sure he's going down even more. All right, so here's a better look at his confidence meter. If you look on the pitcher side, right towards the middle of the screen, you see a blue bar that says CFD. That's his confidence. And the more confidence he loses, the worse his pitches are going to be. And like I mentioned before, they're going to miss their mark. He's probably going to throw more meat pitches because his stuff is not breaking, or his fastball isn't as fast anymore. And, his energy is still pretty good because, one, I'm swinging at a lot of early pitches and hitting them in play. You really want to drain the energy a lot more. That also helps. Still, we got 2 outs. I'm going to use contact swing for my pitcher.
In the air to left center.
I hope this tutorial for hitting in MLB 13 the show was informative. You guys let me know if you would like to see more videos like this on fielding or pitching, or more detailed on hitting. Just let me know. Until then, it's your boy Mr. Lux, a.k.a. the Married Gamer, a.k.a. the Below Average Gamer, and I'm out. Peace.